gamers these days are only caring about the graphics and the resolution on video games, when really graphics and resolution does not make a game much better. It really doesn't. What matters about video games is, of course, the story, the gameplay, and a couple other things. So, yeah, graphics and resolution does not matter for especially any video game. Let's jump right into the video. So, I made a few videos about talking about this topic a while back, and it's with the fact of the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X. Now, of course, the PlayStation 4 Pro launched back in November 10th of 2016, so a little over 2 years old now, heading to its third year, and then the Xbox One X is was released back on November 7th of 2017. It's now a little over a year old, heading to its 2 year life cycle. So the reason of why Sony and Microsoft made these mid-gen upgrades was because of the fact that the base models of the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 were really not all that powerful, and they were seemingly underperforming, and gamers were getting really upset because of how like the frame rate would go down and the resolution was, a little bit blurry on the base Xbox One side, which that I don't have a problem with, because that I can definitely see what gamers are talking about. But like a system that is able to do native 1080p, you shouldn't be complaining about the resolution literally at all. So still to this day, the topic that I talk about before in a couple other videos is of how that everybody these days is still talking crap about the PlayStation 4 Pro because because I can't do this true native 4K like the Xbox One X can. Oh no, it's just it can't do as the greatest thing ever. No, it honestly, the PS4 Pro to me is an amazing system. It's literally now confirmed just several days ago that the PS4 Pro is actually my second favorite game console on the planet. Now, if you're wondering what my first favorite game system ever is, it's the Xbox 360, because that system had awesome exclusives like the Fable trilogy. It had Crackdown. It had both Left 4 Dead's. It had a huge library of Halos from Halo 3 all the way up to Halo 4 and Reach and Anniversary and stuff like that. And some other humongous big open world games like this game, for an example. Of course, Grand Theft Auto 4, Red Dead Redemption. And then, of course, they got all the sports. Like, it had the best library of games, and it was the very first console that was able to do HD gaming and, games I honestly still think look damn good, especially for an older system that it is. But, see, this is what really pisses me off about the upgraded system models. Everybody's talking about how the PlayStation 4 Pro is not capable. It's not like as powerful as the Xbox One X and all this good stuff. Like, okay, I'm just going to literally say something. Graphics and resolution does not make a game that much better. Like I said in the first part of the video, what makes a game better and good is the story, the gameplay, and also a couple other things. I mean, yes, graphics and resolution does matter in a game, but it's not the only thing that matters for a video game. Like I said, you got story, you also got gameplay, how the game performs. Now, frame rate, on the other hand, is another big issue. Now, that issue should be more important than the graphics, and truthfully, it is, because I know I'd rather go to like a lowest resolution setting just to play more smoother frame rate, like Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider for existing. Like, if you own one of those or both of those new Tomb Raider games on the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, you actually have two options on the game itself. You have graphics option, which will allow it to play 4K, native 4K on both the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, and lock 30 frames per second. And then you have a performance option, which will let you have the game do 1080p with 60 frames per second. And that's something nice that I think that Sony and Microsoft has put in for the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, is you have that option. Like, if you want to play the crystal clear 4K, you're just going to have to deal with the less frames. Or if you want 1080p and you want to play the game at the smoothest that it could possibly play, then you can play it at 1080p at locked 60 frames per second, which I think is an awesome feature that they put for the systems. Now, I personally think that every single game from this moment on they should honestly do, but there's only certain ones that they're actually doing. Like, Sony has only have like the Tomb Raiders, I'm pretty sure of. Xbox One X has The Witcher 3 that you can switch from graphics and performance options. Also, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds recently had an update a few months ago to where you can play the game at native 4K with not as smooth frame rate, or you could play it at 1440p with smoother frame rate. So, yeah, but as I was saying, everybody's complaining still today that the PS4 Pro is not as powerful as the Xbox One X, and so they want to cry and they want to commode and they want to say that it's like, the worst system that's created on the planet. No, it's not. One of the big reasons of why the Xbox One X is more powerful is the fact because Microsoft took an extra year to develop for the system. Like the PS4 Pro, it came out in November 2016. The One X came out in November 2017. But if you were to play on a 4K, two different 4K displays, whether if it's two 4K TVs or two 4K monitors, and you have a PS4 Pro on one, you have the Xbox One X on one, and you put the same game on both of the systems on the screen, I mean, even with a game running at 1440p on the PS4 Pro with upscale 4K resolution, and then the Xbox One X playing at native 4K on the TV at the native 4K resolution, you're not going to really tell that much of a difference. I'm literally telling you. Now, on the other hand, now upgrading from 1080p to the PS4 Pro or the Xbox One X, yes, you will tell a difference because you're not playing at native or upscale 1080p. You're actually playing at upscale to native 4K. So you will tell a difference between 1080p going to 4K. But if you're playing at upscale 4K on the PS4 Pro with a game running at 1440p, and then also with the Xbox One X playing at native 4K, and you got the 4K monitors and 4K TVs, and you got them side by side, look, you're really not going to tell a difference between the two systems. You're literally not going to tell a difference. So, I don't know what's all this complaining about how the PS4 Pro is a less powerful console and all this type of shit, but really, it's really not that. It's like the second most powerful console ever, and it doesn't, like I said, graphics and resolution does not matter for especially video games. Like I said, what matters is frame rate, story, gameplay. That's what makes That's what mostly matters for video games, not resolution and not graphics. So, yeah. This is Infernal Shard 1 for the win. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys could, please smack a like for me. And if you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And also, at the end of the video, send me down in the comment section down below of your thoughts if you're a PS4 Pro owner and you're really, really thankful for what Sony has done and you like it as powerful as it really is and stuff like that. Because truthfully, like I was saying just a few days ago, it's now confirmed that the PS4 Pro is my second most favorite game console on the entire planet. So just hit a like and subscribe and also comment down below of your thoughts, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.